All right, so we're back with an episode today, and we're going to do an old school East Coast rap versus West Coast rap. So the way we're going to approach it is we've picked 32 songs, 16 apiece, so 16 East Coast songs, 16 West Coast songs, in a completely randomized order, which Ben isn't aware of. And the logic is that we're going to go through it and see. So if we have an East Coast song and a West Coast song, let's say Biggie versus Snoop Dogg, the winner gets 1 point, and the coast with the most points at the end wins the West Coast versus the East Coast battle.
Yep.
Now, I think personally that knowledge-wise, I've probably got you. In the bag here. We're stepping into my realm
Yeah,
here.
you picked all the songs.
Ben's more of a new school hip hop guy, like 2019 onwards. Personally, a bit of an old school guy. So the first matchup we have, man, I can't see this going very far. I think it's a clear winner. We've got Snoop Dogg and Nate Dogg with Exhibit, Bitch Please, which is a fucking...
Eminem as well?
Eminem's on a remix.
Is that the remix? Yeah, okay.
Eminem's on Bitch Please Part 2.
Yeah, yep.
This is Bitch Please Part 1.
Yeah.
And then we've got it versing the notorious B.I.G. Who Shot Ya.
Well, I'm going big. Yeah, you got it.
You got it away.
Yeah.
Like, I love that song, bro.
Yeah.
I do, but Who Shot Ya is like... It's nice. Iconic.
Yeah,
it's iconic. And it's never been confirmed that it was a diss aimed at Tupac.
Yeah, but it was.
So Diddy and like people from Bad Boy have come out and said after the fact that it was recorded well before Tupac got shot, but they released it with good timing.
They timed
to
it.
kind of, I don't know, take advantage of the consumer base and make people buy into the narrative. But
and Brett hit him up as well.
Yeah. I fucked your bitch.
Yeah, that's
fat
a
motherfucker.
That's such.
That's one of the best diss songs
Take
ever.
Money.
It's so good, bro. It's so good. He like made a legit diss song into an anthem.
Fuck, it's
so good, man.
All right, so that's 1 point.
1 point to East Coast. You'll tally that?
Yeah, you want me to tell you?
Beautiful. And then we've got Rakim, and we've got When I Be on the Mic, which is probably his most iconic song, versus Tupac with Hail Mary.
Oh.
And me and Ben were just talking before that one of our favourite rappers, and he's on the wall, A$AP Rocky's real name is Rakim, and heaps of rappers have Rakim as their favourite rapper. It's like lyrically, he's pretty much...
People have him as like the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know too much of his catalogue. I know the main ones.
Yeah.
But when I do listen to him, it's a different kind of listen compared to like what we grew up on, where it's like you really need to like kind of tune in and listen to what he's saying, whereas music now is tailored more to like just sounding good.
Yeah, 100%. You know? Well, I think
I'm going to go Hail Mary.
Oh, no way! Are you actually?
I am.
Are you just doing that because you want a West Coast point?
Oh, dude,
I think When I Be on the Mic is fucking... I think When I Be on the Mic is better.
Yeah. Look, like... Okay.
Hail Mary is a fucking good song, don't get me wrong. But I just think When I Be on the Mic, that's the best song.
It's iconic.
Yeah. And like, I listened to it 20 minutes ago again in the car.
Okay.
And
I will let you have it because I'm not a Tupac fan.
Yeah.
Although a song by Tupac is in top 2 of my favorite songs ever. But Tupac for me, he's like, he raps on West Coast beats, but he's like an East Coast rapper. The way that he raps that aggressive, quicker style, it's more of an East Coast sound, which is more you than me.
And I'm a bigger Tupac fan than you, and I've just chosen Rakim.
All right, well, we're 2-0 to East Coast, and it's
that's a bad.
Dude, this is a huge matchup. This is massive.
Don't say like.
And this is the song I was just alluding to. So we have Snoop Dogg and Tupac with Two of America's Most Wanted.
Oh, dude.
Versus Wu-Tang Clan, Cream.
Cream.
Everything around me.
Fuck.
Indisputably, I'm going Two of America's Most Wanted because that's my second most favorite song.
I'm gonna go. I'll agree with you there because that's fucking
like the way that they're rapping, that's like a duet. The way they're going back and forth.
The intro as well and everything. Man. It's like the fucking beat.
The energy that they have in that song, it's just so fucking good.
It sucks to see Cream go out like that though.
You'd almost want to give him half a point for that. Like that's a legitimate anthem, man.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan, Cream.
Well, that's like iconic, like one of the most iconic songs of all time.
That would be their most iconic song, you reckon?
Yeah.
That whole album is...
Yeah. Fucking
what the fuck were they doing? Yeah, that's a tough one to see bow out. But, okay, so we're 2-1 with East Coast in the lead at the moment.
Yep.
another big one, man. We've got
They're all big ones, man.
Mobb Deep with Shook Ones Part 2, which is an East Coast anthem.
Yeah.
Versus Ice Cube, It Was a Good Day.
Oh my god.
What's your commentary?
I'm gonna go. I think it has to be Shook Ones.
What?
Do you-
How?
Do you think it's a good day?
Bro, think It Was a Good Day.
Yeah,
Is one of the best storytelling songs ever.
Yeah, it's a fucking great song, but
It
it's
paints
like
a picture for you. You can close your eyes and just kind of like sit here and just like
Yeah.
feel like you're in like an Impala rolling through Compton.
I
Just
agree.
you
It's
go
an
into the
unreal
corner
song,
shop doing,
but
like,
also
rolling
it's
your
like
weed, and it was a good day.
But he's just telling the story of a day.
Yeah,
It's a fucking song. I agree, but I think Shook Ones is clears it. I
How
do.
though? Okay, well, what songs age better?
Honestly, I don't say that Shook Ones doesn't age well. Like
Shook
that
Ones
still gets
has
played a lot.
aged well. It has.
It Was a Good Day is
And
timeless.
so one thing I will give to Shook Ones is that when they recorded Shook Ones, I know Prodigy and so Mobb Deep, it's Prodigy and Havoc, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were in there. I think they were 16 or 17.
Yeah, they
when
were young as
when
fuck.
they
Yeah,
recorded
that fucking album is
which
they
is
were
fucking
17, I
incredible,
think.
bro.
Fucking no, that album's insane too.
Which
Like
is incredible,
Survival of
but-
the Fittest and shit.
Yeah, fuck. In such a close knit battle where all points matter,
I thought we were being objective.
we are being objective.
Wait, is this a coin flip one? It might have
Yeah,
to be.
it's this.
Because
this,
I
this
do
is one.
think Shook
I'll
Ones-
die on that
Dude,
hill.
that's a fucking like that.
It is. I'm gonna go tails.
Halfway crooks.
Yeah, I'm tails. Is it tails?
Yeah, it's tails.
Beautiful. All right, It Was a Good Day proceeds, and we're
Fuck, alright.
two apiece. This next one's easy, man.
Yeah.
This is my third favorite song ever. We've got Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg with Nothing But a G Thing
Yep.
versus Big L, The Enemy.
Oh, is that easy? Do you really think that's that easy?
Nothing But a G Thing's the greatest West Coast song ever made.
Yeah. Fuck. I don't want to see the enemy go out like that. That's a fucking.
Big.
He
We were
spits
playing
on
it
that,
just
man.
before.
Yeah. Fuck, he spits on that.
He does, and Big L's like Big L is considered in the same breath as
as
Rakim.
Rakim. Yeah.
Same thing.
And went out too early. Like went out too
Went
young.
out way too early. He's just a lyrical monster.
Yeah. And that sound. Oh, I love that fucking sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. As they like this.
But
Yeah. I'll agree.
subjectively, objectively, creatively, the delivery. Snoop Dogg on Nothing But a G Thing is the cruisiest,
Yeah.
coolest flow and
1,
energy.
2, 3
Three into the foe. Snoop Dogg.
I'll give you that.
Dr.
I'll give you
Dre
that.
is at the door. Right, like,
Yeah.
what's he doing on that?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's amazing, bro.
I'll give you that.
So with 3-2,
Yeah, that happened quick, didn't it?
I'm happy with that.
Fuck.
This next one, we've got NWA, Brothers with Attitude. Straight out. Don't want to get censored again. Straight Out of Compton. And we've got DMX, X Gon' Give It To You.
Oh, straight out of Compton.
I'm going to give it to the X all day.
Really? Fuck. That's
X Gon'
surprising.
Give It To You.
Straight out of Compton, dude.
You love that album, though.
Yeah.
That album.
That album is fuck yeah. I love that.
We
album.
mentioned it in a previous episode, but Ben had that album in his
Yeah.
car. In one of it was
Yeah.
your first car you bought, right?
No, it wasn't even. It was Dad's old car, the Focus, Ford Focus.
Yeah, that's right.
And it had no Bluetooth or anything or
Yeah.
chord thing, so I just bought albums and I had that. Dr.
the Dre
Dre's
album.
the newest one. I
It
forget
was
the
the
name of
soundtrack
it.
to the movie.
Is it Compton?
It was the Straight Out of Compton album, wasn't it?
No. Oh no, sorry. I'm talking. That's just I had that album, Straight Out of Compton
Yeah, yeah.
album, and I also had the Dr. Dre. I think it was called.
No, like I'm pretty sure that album you're talking about was the soundtrack made for the
Yeah.
movie,
No. What?
wasn't it? Yeah,
No.
it was Dr. Dre's newest album.
Yeah, but I don't think it was made for the movie. I don't think.
Have a look.
I think it was. It's called Compton.
I want to say
Anyway, that's a good album. And
Yeah.
I had Illmatic by Nas. Those three we just fucking.
Illmatic.
ran
Top
I
10
think
album
that
ever.
Straight Outta Compton is fucking. Did I have it in my top 10? I can't remember.
Okay.
But it should be in there.
But if we look at it from a point of creativity, I'm gonna give it to NWA
Yeah.
for how it's aged. It's hard to look at them either way. Like hard to separate them because X Gonna Give It To You. You've seen that
Yeah.
footage of when
Yeah,
DMX
yeah.
was in his prime. He's the only rapper ever to release 2 albums in the same year and have them both go number 1.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
But I think even aging better, like fuck, NWA's aged way
But
more. That could
For
be
me,
in
the
part
the
due to the.
delivery. X Gonna Give It To You.
Fuck, dude. Nah, I can't. It's a coin flip.
Nah, look, I'm willing to look at NWA and Straight Outta Compton and
Yeah.
give it its juice.
You know how much I fucking love
I'll give it
and
its juice.
everyone
That's
loves that.
that is one of the most iconic songs from like an oppression standpoint, from
And-
police brutality, and it created West Coast gangster rap.
Yeah. The fucking whole album.
Okay,
Fuck the police.
I appreciate the honesty of
Gangster.
with West Coast judgment so far.
I love West Coast. You say it like I hate West Coast. I do prefer East Coast, but I love
you
West
like
Coast.
to throw little snarky remarks out.
Yeah, but I know how to get under your little skin.
Okay, well, we're 4-2.
4-2, yep.
The next one for me is easy, but this is going to be a battle between us because this is my favorite song ever.
Deep cover.
It's Deep Cover by Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre
Good song.
versus Hova, Jay-Z, Jigga,
Dead
Heart
President.
of My City.
Oh! I think that's Jay-Z's best song of all time, so I'm going to go Heart of My City, dude. I'm sorry to do it to you. The fucking
Okay.
chorus.
For me, I have an emotional attachment to Deep Cover. For one, because it was like one of the first songs I discovered with them both. So
Yep.
Deep Cover was Dr. Dre's introduction of Snoop Dogg into the world in 1992.
Yeah.
And I just remember hearing it and just hearing like Snoop Dogg's flow, and no one sounds like him. It's so iconic. And I just think he's chill, but he's cool. You know, just the way he carries himself and the way he delivers on that song. For me, there's a personal bias.
That's fair. That's when they go like, tonight's the night we get in some shit or something. Yeah.
Deep Cover on Incognito shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's such a good song,
Fucking
bro.
oath.
But
Jay-Z.
objectively, Heart of My City is a better song.
Fucking oath. Like, that's...
Because Jay-Z's so skilled.
Bruh.
He's so skilled, and I
Insane
love the
skill.
production on that song.
Yeah, it's
That
such
song-
a good song. Like, for
It
2000...
makes me feel good. It makes me
Yeah.
feel happy when I'm
It's like a
listening to
fucking
it.
vibe, and he just spits on it as well.
All right.
So...
We're going to give it to Jay-Z. And you know that hurts me.
I know it hurts you.
That's me being an honest...
Yeah, I appreciate
That's integrity.
That is objectivity to the max.
Yeah. Something you
appreciate
doubted
that.
in me earlier today when we were
Yeah.
conversing about how today might go.
We'll see how the next step goes.
All right, so we're at 4-3 still to West Coast.
Yeah, West Coast got it.
The next one, this is clear cut, man, which is unfortunate. We've got 50 Cent with Many Men, and
Yeah.
we've got Dr. Dre, Let Me Ride
Many Men.
from The Chronic. I love Let Me Ride, and it's G-Funk. That's a G-Funk anthem,
Yeah.
but Many Men
has.
that'd be in my top 5 favorite songs ever.
Yeah, that
You
is
too, right?
Yeah, 100%. And that's my favorite 50 Cent song. Yeah.
I think that's most people's
Yeah.
favorite song of 50
And just like the
Cent's.
meaning behind it as well. Like, fuck, dude.
He's taking us through a murder.
Yeah.
He was taking us through a redemption story, right? He got knocked down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Recoups, comes back, gets back on top of the world, drops Get Rich or Die Trying,
Yeah.
takes out the cunt who shot him.
Bro, what a debut. And just like, fuck, like talking about a cunt that got killed. Who killed him?
Imagine if we were we were alive. I was gonna say imagine if we were alive then, but imagine if we were of like older age, right when 50 Cent popped off.
Bro,
Because apparently that era where like that was like the mixtape era, where
Eminem.
he was just going fucking
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
But just like imagine being like, you know, like even like 18 or something, and like Eminem's dropping a new album,
Yeah.
and like
You've just gone
going
from
to get
like
a CD. And you're
bro,
going, what the fuck is
You've just gone from like the West Coast era and the East Coast era with like Nas, Dre, Snoop, all that, and then you've gone straight into the Marshall Mathers LP, and into Jay-Z
to start the 2000s
and then
off.
you're going straight into the 2000s with like you've got like T.I., you've got fucking 50 Cent, you've
Timberland.
got The Game, Timberland,
JT,
and then
Nelly.
we've got Chris Brown not far behind.
Yeah,
Nelly,
and then it keeps going.
Man, I love that.
Yeah.
You ever heard, this is left field, but you ever heard the remix to Umbrella called Cinderella with Rihanna and Chris Brown?
No.
Check it out.
I haven't, and I will.
If anyone listening hasn't, check it out. So
That's
good.
insane. I
wish
heard
they
that,
had
and I
songs together.
love-
It's so good.
I love fucking.
Oh, it's
I love that
amazing,
song,
bro. Chris
Umbrella.
Brown has the voice of an angel.
Yeah.
Despite his
Misgiving.
lack
What's the
of
word?
control of aggression,
Yeah.
he is probably the most talented artist on the planet.
Since
He's
like
up there.
he's honestly like he could have been like a. This is a big thing to say, but like an MJ number 2. Honestly, if he was like if he had that look and that branding.
Yeah.
And he
more
wasn't
marketable.
more
marketable.
And if he wasn't like fucking done what he did and everything, like he could be like that.
Yeah.
Like he's got that skill and talent, and I love him. I love Chris Brown.
Would you say that
Or talent wise,
there is still an audience of people that do receive him as being like MJ?
Yeah,
2.0?
100%, dude.
I do feel like that. He does get his dues.
whatever he drops now, still gets so many fucking
Yeah.
and he still does heaps of shows and shit.
I've heard that he's still selling out huge arenas.
Yeah, 100%. Like there's a lot of I don't know. It's hard to
I
talk
would
on.
say him and Usher for me.
Yeah.
I love Usher.
Fucking oath. They got a song together that's fucking good.
What song is it?
Party. It's just like hot.
We're gonna go on to the next one. All right, we have.
Sing me.
So we're four apiece now. We are. Yeah, we are with
shit, I
Money Man.
didn't
We're four
update that.
apiece.
Yeah, we are.
We have Ice Cube, No Vaseline,
Oh,
one of the best. And we have Rakim, KRS-One, Nas, Kanye, produced by the one and only DJ Premier with Classic. And I'm giving it to Classic so easily.
you're giving it to Classic?
Yeah. Classic is the greatest East Coast song ever made.
Yeah, see, you keep saying, I don't think it is.
It's not on. It's the thing is, I'm not going to put words in your mouth, but I don't know how well you know that song because it's not on streaming. It's not on anything besides YouTube. You had to have known about that song.
I don't know it as well as the other songs on this list, to be honest. I've heard it.
I think that it's the greatest East Coast song ever made.
Fair enough.
But objectively,
Yeah,
Vaseline. That is objectively in terms of like how I perceive its structure and its lyricism. But No Vaseline is the greatest diss record ever made.
Like lyrically, that is the fucking best.
Yeah.
Like diss record, and it's another one like Hit 'Em Up. Like it's got the same fucking like catchiness. Like you could just sing that.
Yeah,
and,
100%.
You could hear it playing.
Yeah,
and shit. It's a good song. Like you listen to that as a song, not as a diss, and go.
I think that's the best diss track when you turn it into an anthem. Like recently with Lil Durk.
Yeah.
Aha.
Yeah.
He turned a full-blown diss track into something that everybody is singing.
Yeah, exactly. Which is just disrespectful.
If you do, it's
same
so
with Drake. Even like Drake's Back to Back was like it's nowhere near these, but like it's still like a song that you like. Singing, it's just fucking like a good song.
It is, bro. Well, No Vaseline, the narrative behind it is just really cool as well.
Yeah, I agree, and like what it kind of meant and what it did. Like,
he was like one of the first people to stand against
Jerry Keller.
stand against. What would you say, the industry?
Yeah.
Against oppression, like against people being able to control how much you get paid, what you do, what you say. He's gone, fuck you.
Especially
fuck you, I'll leave. yeah. You fucking old.
And like
bastard.
he was he's a lyricist of that.
Yeah.
Always was, and like the best, one of the best.
He's writing most of their songs.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
He was probably he was the most talented person in any other way. It's not even close.
He's got, that voice is fucking so good as well.
All right, so it's going to go to No Vaseline.
I'm going No Vaseline if you're happy to join me.
No worries. All right, so we're 5-4 to the West Coast. The next one is a huge matchup. We've got Nasty Nas with NY State of Mind, and we've got Dre, Still Dre.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's a huge one because that's like two monsters of each coast.
Yeah,
that's like the song that people would look to.
That's like
for
the East Coast song almost, and then it's one of the West Coast.
It's like
songs.
Godzilla versus King Kong.
Yeah,
like that's still that those pianos, that piano key, like is one of the most iconic beats ever.
Yeah, 100%.
Whereas
the fucking people like still do shit with that.
An old lady could hear that and know that song.
Yeah, and go, oh.
Exactly. So, and it's kind of like similar to what we just explained about the diss songs. Like that beat is an anthem even without the words. Like they've made something that's so catchy to all ages, and it's just, it's survived. It's survived time. That song 30 years on is still living and breathing.
And but dude.
NY State of Mind.
Yeah, that's like I would almost say like the East Coast song. Like that's the biggest one.
I would agree with you.
And he was fucking young as
16.
Yeah, I was gonna say 17, but 16 to make the
something
song
so
of a
intricate.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
It's like today. It's it's one of the best songs. Like,
but
fuck. Oh, dude, it's a hard one, but I've got to go for New York State of Mind here.
I'm gonna go Still Dre. We're gonna coin flip this one.
I'm gonna coin flip. That's all right.
All right.
We haven't had many, so
I'm gonna hit tails.
You're on a permanent tails.
I am, until I decide not.
Apart from that one time, and it's heads, baby. Thank you.
All right, NY State of Mind goes ahead. We're 5 apiece.
Yeah, it's keeping it pretty tight.
All right, this one's a cool one because these are songs that aren't huge, like monuments of each coast, but they're good songs, man. We've got Craig Mack with Flavor in Your Ear. Yeah. One of the most notable voices. And that's one of the most notable productions of any song. Then we've got the West Side Connection with Bow Down. And I fucking love that song. I love the aggression they bring in that song.
Yeah. I'd give it to Bow Down. What do you think?
I would give it to Bow Down too. I would, but
it's not.
Flavor in Your Ear is fucking an awesome song. He has such a like obscure voice. He has like a real deep voice and a real different delivery.
Yep.
And that song is iconic. Like he's survived the test of time.
Yeah, 100%.
But I have a personal bias to Bow Down, and I haven't listened to Flavor in Your Ear much. So
yeah, true.
I can't look at this one objectively. So I'll pick Bow Down.
Yeah, I'll give Bow Down.
Okay. We got Bow Down proceeding or winning, and that's 6-5.
Yep.
Oh, this next one, you're going to be spewing that this is the matchup.
Oh.
We've got Gangstar with Battle.
Oh,
And we've got it against Dre and Tupac with California Love.
fuck, dude. Why couldn't they? Oh,
It
it's giving us
sucks.
hard ones, eh? And yeah, it's
No matter
hard to
where
be.
you go with it.
It's hard to be objective here because Battle to me is like, it's like one of my favorite old school songs of all time, and like it's just a classic to me. And I think that I gotta go Battle.
But you can't.
No, I am.
But you can't.
Oh, California Love. So I have to do
California Love.
No, I can't. I can't.
That's the NY state of mind.
Yeah, it is. I can't. I'll
It's
go
crazy.
yeah, but
Like-
I love Battle. I just wanted that to be known.
Oh,
Like, dude, the intro, you know.
it comes in
You
like
want to battle me?
it comes in like a ton of breeze.
Yeah, and just, yeah. Well, let's fucking move on.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk about it.
like we can't even really.
Yeah, it's like, it's
There's
not
no,
really a
There's
comp.
no. There's
Yeah,
not.
but,
California
like,
Love might be the greatest West Coast song ever.
Yeah,
It's up
that's-
there. It's
that's-
like it's on.
it is
It's on
more
nothing
like
but
a-
a G thing level. G
Yeah.
thing level.
Yep.
So we're 7-5 now.
7-5,
West Coast wise.
Oh, that hurt one. That one hurt.
All right, this next one we've got essentially most of Wu-Tang Clan with Ice Cream.
Yep. Good song.
I love that song.
Very good song.
Ice Cream Man is coming. It's so good.
Fuck, that's a good song.
We've got it against Warren G with Regulate, which is
Dude,
another
I'll-
Godzilla from the West Coast.
Unreal songs regulate 100%.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're going to lock it in that quick?
Fuck yeah.
From the 2-1.
Regulate is like-
Trying to find Mr.
Fuck, that's like one of the
Warren
most iconic songs we have on this
G. Yeah,
list.
we'll agree
honestly.
on that. Like Ice Cream. If I was an East Coast
Next
fan,
up is the East Side.
it's so good, bro.
Dude, that's like, we used to bum that all the time. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We used to bum that all the
We
time
did,
in
bro.
the fucking Focus, and
It makes
yeah.
me feel. It makes me smile. It makes
Yeah,
me feel
it's like
good talking
nostalgic.
about
eh?
it.
Like,
Yeah.
Same. I can't wait to
Yeah.
listen to it again.
All right, we'll hit Regulate. Although
But,
I
yeah,
want to give my dues
yeah,
to
to Ice Cream.
We'll give
That's
our
a-
dues to Ice Cream
Yeah,
because
fuck, that's a good song.
it's so good.
I'll listen to it again on the way here and just,
It goes.
It's fucking
It's got that
goes.
real grimy East Coast
Yeah, it's
production
like,
to it. It almost
uh,
sounds cheap,
yeah.
but it's like
not.
it's like it was like all of like Enter
Yeah,
the 36.
pretty much, eh?
Yeah, Wu-Tang Clan's first album sounds like it was recorded in a closet.
Yeah. And that's the best.
But that's the sound, and
ever.
it sounds so good because it sounds so raw.
Yeah.
And I think that was the sound that they were trying to,
Yeah.
or the essence they were trying to capture. That like raw, grimy fucking. Where are
Yeah.
they from? Is it Staten Island?
Mm-hmm.
It is a.
Yeah, Staten Island.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. It's just like, fuck.
And
they're all on
so good, man.
Crack.
They were hustling. Apparently they were crazy. Yeah, like they don't like come
Yeah.
across as gangsters, but are like.
Have you watched
pretty
I haven't
sure-
watched it yet. The Wu-Tang like show kind of thing. Like, you know the BMF one that we both watched?
Yeah, yeah.
There's like a Wu-Tang version
I
of that on
haven't. I think
Stand
you think you said that we should check it out, but I haven't
Yeah.
yet.
I haven't either, but it looks good.
Yeah, I would, but West Coast. No, that's 8-5. Yeah. So
goodies from
it has the ability to even up here, but looking at it, it won't. The next, there might be one that would win.
Yep.
Already?
Fair enough.
All right. So we have 3 more to go. The next one is actually a deep cover remix. It's Big Pun and Fat Joe with twins. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's over the same beat.
Didn't know that actually.
Yeah, and they
listened
fucking,
to that. That was the last thing I
they
listened to.
murder it. Big
Yeah.
Pun and Fat
That's a really
Joe, bro, that's such a combo. I
What the fuck are they doing?
fucking love it.
Oh,
It makes me want to go and fucking blade
Yeah.
someone.
Yeah.
But it's versing
And you can.
my 4th favorite song of all time, Ice Cube and Dr. Dre with Natural Born Killers.
Oh god.
It's-
I think the West Coast is about to run away with this one. Like, that's a fucking.
we need the East Coast to win the next 3 to bring it back to a tie.
I'm gonna go with Natural Born Killers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Natural Born Killers too.
That's it.
Yeah,
But we'll keep going.
yeah. All right, we've got Gangstar with Mass Appeal.
Yeah.
One of the best.
Really.
That beat.
The mono. Yeah.
It's so good, but
Monotone style.
we've got my favorite artist, Calvin Broadus. We've got Snoop Doggy Dogg with Gin and Juice.
Dude,
Don't sit there and try and fucking.
This has been a bit of a stitch up, like the best.
I had no hand in this.
Wow.
This is a random list.
Yeah, is
yeah.
How random.
I had nothing to do with it.
I love
Yeah, Gangstar.
Mass Appeal, dude. And Gangstar should be winning one of these at least, but it's lost.
Yeah,
two.
they're. This is the issue with the East Coast is that like I think from the perspective of a mass audience or the broader audience, they don't take to the East Coast sound as well.
Yeah.
So like Gangstar, although they might objectively, like skill wise, be better than almost anyone on this list.
Yeah, fucking hell.
They haven't quite reached
Well,
the general popularity as the West Coast did, and because of that, it's like when we come to these questions, it's like what's Gin and Juice? Because it's a cult classic. But you get what I mean. That's like kind of always 100%. Been the issue with the East Coast until I would say Biggie. Biggie broke through, and Jay-Z.
and then Jay-Z, and then coming to 50 Cent.
You know, Nas blew, but he had some big songs, but it didn't really capture that a broad audience like a Biggie or a Hove or a 50, did later on. Yeah,
I think it's like it's just due to the styles. I think West Coast is more of a more attractive style to a broader audience, like the smooth beats and
sampling like dance
the funk and stuff. Yeah, exactly. When East Coast is more like rapping. Over just whatever.
Well, that was always I know that was Dr. Dre's philosophy was that when he produces a beat, he would go and find a song from the generation before.
Yeah, someone would dance to.
Yeah, so they know the song when they hear the sample. Yeah. Then he'd get the sample and turn it into a beat that we like. Yeah. So he's actually marketing two audiences. Yeah, he's a freak. Which is really smart. So because of that, they stand the test of time, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Gin and Juice?
Yeah, Gin and Juice.
That's 9-5. 8-5.
10-5, I was about to say.
10-5, yeah, it is actually.
Is there one more to go?
There's one more to go.
Then it's 10-5.
Wow.
Fuck.
Okay. The last one we've got Big L, Put It On, against Nate Dogg, I Got Love.
Big L, man. Come on, you can't even argue that. I Got
Love.
Yeah, it's a good song.
For my homies in the family tree. Yeah, dude, that song, it's a melodic masterpiece, but I'll give it Big L.
Big L for sure. Big L. He deserves at least one, wouldn't he?
Big L, East Coast.
Yeah.
Deserve.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
They deserve more than what we've given them here. Yeah. I think that the East Coast, as a whole, have the better skills.
Yes.
I think that the West Coast has better marketability.
Yep.
And the production is more suited to an easy listen.
Yeah.
It's music that you can listen to when you're driving your car, while you're cruising at a
can't,
party. It's multi-purpose.
Yeah, 100%. You can't lose, you can't just zone out while you're listening to Big L or fucking any of the East Coast songs.
It seems like the East Coast music is crafted for someone who's living in New York or in the East Coast in high density.
Imagine walking around fucking New York blasting Big L.
Yeah. It'd be fucking sick, man. Whereas the West Coast sound, it's for open roads. Yeah. You're in LA. Yeah. It's
partying.
Hot, it's summer and
beach.
Slower music.
Yeah.
And because of that, we've probably developed a bit of a predisposition or a bias to.
Yeah. And I think most people would have.
I think most people would agree. Yeah. But I think we gave it a fair go.
I think we did too, and there was some close ones there. Yeah.
But West Coast win it.
West Coast win 10-6,
which I'm happy with. Yeah. But perhaps we can approach this again, but with some new school artists next time.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. All right.
West Coast, baby.